redistribution of moment, which is the only chapter remaining in unit number 5. Okay, what is redistribution of moment? What do you mean by redistribution? In some case, what happened gradually, whatever the design load we have taken, beyond that load is not increased in the structure. But sometime what's happened, when the load is gradually increased beyond the service load, the movement at critical section reaches the plastic movement and plastic hinge is formed. Okay, what happened, which I have deal in the structural analysis 2. What happened when the load is gradually increased, okay, beyond the service load, whatever the service load you have designed, or whatever the service load you have assumed or we have considered, beyond that, when the load is gradually increased, then what happened, the movement at critical section reaches the plastic movement and plastic hinges form there. Okay, if the load is further increased beyond that resisting movement capacity, then this plastic hinge start rotating at the section, and the section then transfer its load to the other section if the applied loads are further increased. What happen, for example, if a beam is there, okay, and gradually the load is increasing beyond the service load on that beam, then there is plastic movement is plastic hinges formed there. Okay, and if beyond that also the resisting movement, you have some resisting movement capacity to that beam, if it is increased, if the load is further increased beyond the resisting movement, then that plastic movement start to rotating at that section, and if it is increased above that plastic hinge, then what happens, whatever the section it is, for example, we have considered the beam, then beam is going to transfer its load to the other section. This process of transferring the load to the other section, that is nothing but this process of transferring the movement from the process of movement transfer after due to the successive formation of plastic hinge at that section, then the highest bending moment till the collapse of the structure is known as the redistribution of the movement. It is distributed or it is transferred to the other section. Okay, the elastic bending moment diagram prior to the formation of plastic hinge is shown in the diagram given below. Okay, and whatever the ratio of the negative to positive elastic bending moment is no more valid. The development of plastic hinges depends on the available plastic movement capacity at critical section. Whatever the development take place in the plastic hinges, it also depends upon the available plastic movement capacity. If it is not available, if it is beyond the available plastic movement capacity, then it is going to collapse. Okay, that is nothing but the redistribution of movement is possible if the section forming the plastic hinge has the ability to rotate at the constant movement. If whatever the beam or whatever the section you are considering, and only the redistribution of movement will take place only if that section has the ability to rotate when it reaches when if the service load increased gradually, then first it will form a plastic hinge, and then the plastic hinge, this plastic hinge start to rotate. If it is increased beyond more, it is going to increase beyond that plastic hinge, then it is going to rotate, then only the redistribution of the movement can be done. Otherwise it is totally going to, if the plastic hinge is not formed, then it is going to directly get collapsed. And for this, the section, whatever the section you are considering for the redistribution of movement, it should be a under reinforced. Okay, that means it should have sufficiently ductility. Okay, what are the advantages of redistribution of movement? The advantages of redistribution of movement is that it gives a more realistic picture of the actual load carrying capacity of the indeterminate structure. You know about the indeterminate structure, determinate structure. Okay, structures designed by redistribution of movement could result in economical section because the actual load capacity is fixed. Okay, in indeterminate beam, it helps to reduce bending moment at beam column junction. Okay, mainly this for indeterminate structure okay, indeterminate beam, it will help to reduce the bending moment at the column and the beam junction, or at the indeterminate support of the continuous beam. Okay, reduction, okay, reduction in support moment helps in reducing congestion of the reinforcement and making concreting easier. Okay, the reduction in support moment helps in better utilization of higher moment resisting capacity of the flange section. Means flange section means at the T section. Okay, redistribution of movement for analysis of continuous beam. Mainly redistribution movements are mainly analysis for the continuous beam. In this, equilibrium between the internal forces and the external loads is maintained first. Then the ultimate moment of resistance provided any section of the movement not less than 70% of the movement at that section obtained from an elastic maximum moment diagram covering all appropriate combination of load. You have to do all appropriate combination of load, and whatever the movement you are going to take, or whatever the ultimate movement of resistance whichever going to provide at any section, it should not be less than 70% of the movement at that section. Okay, the ultimate moment of resistance in a member due to a particular combination of loads shall not reduced by more than 30% of numerically large moment anywhere by the elastic movement. Okay, see here, whatever the elastic movement at that at any section in a member due to the particular combination of load you are going to take, dead load plus live load, only dead load, this is what the combination you are going to take about the at any member or at any section. It shall not go, combination of load shall not be reduced, it should not be reduced by any more than 30% of numerically largest movement anywhere in the elastic, in the elastic maximum movement diagram for the particular member covering all appropriate combination of load at section where movement capacity after redistribution is less. At some section, if the movement capacity after redistribution is also is less than that from the elastic maximum movement diagram, then the following relationship shall be satisfied. If it is satisfying, if it is satisfying this relationship, then it's okay. Okay, when you have distributed the movement but still the section have the minimum capacity, movement capacity, then the elastic movement capacity, then you have to satisfy this equation, then only you can consider. Okay, 8.4 is nothing but the load case for continuous beam. Okay, a load case for two span. If you have two span beam, then maximum hogging movement at B, maximum sagging movement in AB, okay, and maximum sagging movement in BC. You have to consider three load cases here, bending moment for different load cases. First, okay, load case for redistribution of movement for three span beam. Okay, here case number one, maximum support movement at B, maximum hogging movement at support movement, okay, at B, maximum sagging moment in span AB and CD, and maximum sagging moment at span BC. Okay, here W max is 1.5 times of dead load plus live load, and W minimum is only dead load, only dead load. Okay, now let's deal with the numerical. In the numerical, it is given that RC beam ABC, RC beam ABC is given to you. Okay, see here, the RC beam ABC is given to you of a rectangular section is simply supported. Here it is given the condition of the support, it is simply supported at A and C. It is simply supported at A and C and continues over the support B of span AB and BC is equal to 4 meter. Means the span is given to you. Span is 4 meter for AB as well as for the span BC. The beam carries dead load including its self weight of 20 kilonewton per meter. The dead load value is given to you. The dead load value is given to you, that is 20 kilonewton per meter, and it is uniformly distributed, have live load of 28 kilonewton meter. Now you have to calculate design moment at central support B and near midspan AB and BC after 30% redistribution of moment. It is given how much redistribution of moment it is necessary to give the AB and BC, and at support B it is given to you. Draw the design moment envelope. Draw the design moment envelope. Okay. Maximum and minimum loads. Maximum and minimum load. You have to first, step number one, find the maximum and minimum load. I have already told you maximum moment is 1.5 times the dead load plus the live load. Dead load plus the live load. Okay. That is, you have provided with the dead load, that is 20 kilonewton, and you have provided with the live load, that is 28 kilonewton. Okay. 1.5 dead load plus live load, 20 plus 28, that is 72 kilonewton is the maximum load which is going to act on this continuous beam. Okay. W minimum, or W minimum is nothing but you have to take the dead load, that is nothing but the 20 kilonewton per meter. Okay. Now bending moment for different load cases. Bending moment for different load cases. First is maximum hogging moment at B. Maximum hogging moment at B. Okay. That is W max over span AB and BC. W max over span AB as well as BC you have to take. Means this whole is equal to 72 kilonewton per meter. Okay. 72 kilonewton per meter means maximum value you have to consider for the, if you are finding the maximum hogging moment at B. Okay. You have to consider the sagging moment in AB, maximum sagging moment at AB. Then there you, over the span AB you have to take W max, and over the span BC you have to take W minimum. Okay. Maximum sagging moment in BC. Maximum sagging moment at BC. Okay. BC. Then at BC you have to take the maximum load, and at the AB you have to take minimum load. Okay. This is what the diagram. Now case 1, maximum hogging moment at support A. See, here the diagram is given to you. Okay. Here the maximum hogging moment at support B you have to find. Therefore the case 1 is this. Okay. You have drawn the diagram here. Okay. Now for that you have to find the, fixed end moment. You know this in structural analysis to have, you have already done this. Okay. I'm not going to repeat how to find the fixed end moment. Okay. The formula for the UDL is 72 upon 12 minus plus. Okay. Okay. 72 into 4 square upon 12, it is coming 96 kilonewton. 96 kilonewton meter. Okay. Now K is nothing but 3 EI upon L. Okay. 3 upon 3. Okay. Is nothing but the, you have to find the, uh, the what we call is the K upon summation K is nothing but 1 by 2. Okay. Okay. 1 by 2, that is 0.5. Okay. Now see this, you have to find by the movement distribution method. This is the movement distribution method. Okay. You have to distribute this fixed movement for AB is minus 96. Okay. Minus 96. Okay. And plus 96 for BA. Similarly, BC minus 96 and CB 96. Okay. You have to balance this. For this, AB going to balance by plus 96. Okay. Plus 96. You know, you have to distribute half. Okay. Half distribute karna means 96 divided by 2, that is nothing but 48. Here for BA it is distributed 48. 48. Okay. Similarly for this also. Okay. Okay. Since this is plus, therefore plus. Since this is minus, therefore this is minus. whatever this is balanced. Okay, supports are balanced. Okay, see here, it is here. You have to at A, this is B, and this is B, C. Okay, okay, 144 here positive and one is negative. Okay, at this point, at this point, at this point, at this point, at the at this point, A means shear force at A, shear force at A, shear force at A, and shear force at B2 and B1. Okay, you have to calculate 144 minus 144 by 4. It is coming, shear force at A is 108. Okay, BB1 is 108. Since it is symmetrical, therefore at both the support it is 108. Here also 108 and 108. Position of maximum bending moment. When will get the maximum bending moment? You are going to get the maximum bending moment where the shear force is 0. You know there will be the diagram of your bending moment diagram will be. Okay, at this shear force diagram, at this point where the shear force is 0, there will be the maximum bending moment. And you know the bending moment diagram for UDL is this. Okay, okay, you have to find the where will be the shear force will be 0. Okay, for this, if you consider the x1, if you consider the x1 distance at some point, then at this point you have to find the shear force. At this point shear force is 0. Let us consider at a distance of x. Let us consider at distance of x1, there will be shear force is 0. Now take the movement at that shear force at that point 108. Here the load shear force or reaction is 108 minus, here the UDL is acting up to x1, that is 72x1 is equal to 0. Okay, 72x1 is equal to 0 means at that point there will be the shear force is equal to 0. Therefore, what distance x1 is nothing but r upon w, that is 1.5 meter. From the A support at 1.5 meter distance, the shear force is going to be 0. Then the maximum moment at this point will be the maximum bending moment you are going to get at 1.5. Okay, hmm? See here, it is given to you. Okay, and here is the maximum bending moment. कितना आया 81 kilonewton meter. Okay, again the shear force is going to be upward 144, and again it is going to be fall for the same. Okay, since it is symmetrical, therefore, and load is also same, therefore the your diagram is going to be symmetrical at the both the distance. Point of contraflexure means point of contraflexure is the point where the bending moment is 0. You have to find the point of contraflexure at what distance, means when this diagram is going to get upward, at what distance your bending moment diagram is going to be here. For the shear for bending moment diagram for your UDL will be like this. Okay, at what this point you have to find this x. Okay, you have to find this x. At this x you have to take the movement, means 108 into x minus 72 into x upon 2 is equal to 0. And point of contraflexure is the point where bending moment is 0, means at x is equal to 3 meter your bending moment will be equal to 0, and at distance 1.5, that is x1, there will be your shear force is equal to 0. Okay, then there will be the maximum value of your bending moment where the shear force is 0, and where the bending moment is 0, there will be maximum shear force. Okay, for beam subjected to UDL only, when beam is subjected to UDL only, the 2x1 is equal to 2 into 1.5, that is x is x max. Okay, after 30% distribution of movement, support movement equal to 0.7 into 144. ओके, अगर आपको क्या बोल रहा है क्वेश्चन में, यू हैव टू 30% रीडिस्ट्रीब्यूशन करना है, ठीक है, रीडिस्ट्रीब्यूशन 30% करना है, तो 0.7 into 144 यहाँ पे अब क्या वाला है, आपके मूवमेंट की वैल्यू चेंज होने वाली है। ओके, सपोर्ट पे 100.8, पहले क्या था 144, तो वहां पे आपको क्या करना है, 30% रीडिस्ट्रीब्यूशन करना है। ओके, उसको 0.7 से आपको मल्टीप्लाई करना है। ओके, कितना आया, 100.8 किलो न्यूटन। ठीक है, अभी इसके लिए आपको रिएक्शंस निकालना है। ओके, कितना आया, 118। ओके, और यहाँ पे कितना आया, 169 ओके, ये आपका मूवमेंट डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन हो रहा है दोनों तरफ सपोर्ट के। ओके, शेयर फोर्स इक्वल टू 0, तो इसके लिए अगेन आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, आफ्टर रीडिस्ट्रीब्यूशन आपको शेयर फोर्स कहाँ पे आपका 0 होगा वो देखना है। पोजीशन ऑफ मैक्सिमम बेंडिंग मोमेंट, मैक्सिमम बेंडिंग मोमेंट मतलब जहाँ पे शेयर फोर्स आपका 0 रहता है। ओके, पॉइंट ऑफ कॉन्ट्राफ्लेक्शन मतलब जहाँ पे मूवमेंट आपकी 0 रहती है, वो आपको फाइंड करना है। डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, और उसके बाद आप क्या करते हैं, विद डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, कितना डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन करना है, 30%, 70%, उसके हिसाब से आप। ओके, केस 2 इज मैक्सिमम सैगिंग मोमेंट ऑन स्पैन ए बी, मैक्सिमम सैगिंग मोमेंट ऑन स्पैन ए बी, बेंडिंग मोमेंट बिफोर रीडिस्ट्रीब्यूशन आपको निकालना है। ओके, एम ए बी, पहले तो आपको फिक्स्ड एंड मोमेंट निकालना है। ओके, बाय द सेम फॉर्मूला। ठीक है, अभी यहाँ पे लोड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन अलग होने वाला है, आपने ऑलरेडी देखा है। मैक्सिमम सैगिंग मोमेंट एट स्पैन ए बी लिया है, तो वहां पे मैक्सिमम लोड एक्ट करेगा, और बीसी पे मिनिमम लोड, ओनली डेड लोड इज गोइंग टू एक्ट। तो यहाँ पे आपकी फिक्स्ड एंड मूवमेंट की वैल्यू चेंज होने वाली फॉर ए बी एंड बीसी। ओके, ए बी के लिए आपकी आती है 96, और बीसी के लिए आपकी आती है प्लस 26.67। नाउ यू हैव टू do the fixed end movement, sorry, you have to do the movement distribution. Okay, you have to go for the method of movement distribution method. Okay, उसके लिए आपका जो coefficient है, it is not going to change, determinant coefficient is not going to change. Okay, वो 0.5 ही रहने वाला है। फिक्स्ड एंड मोमेंट ए बी के लिए -96 और बी ए के लिए +96, वैसे ही बीसी के लिए आपका -26.67 एंड +26.67। ना आपको बैलेंस करना है, बैलेंस के लिए कैसे करोगे, ए बी को बैलेंस करना है तो +9ओके, आपको कैरी ओवर करना है, यहाँ पे कैरी ओवर कितने का है, हाफ हाफ है। ठीक है, आपकी क्या है 144 एंड -40, नाउ यू हैव टू बैलेंस अगेन। ठीक है, क्योंकि ये इक्वल नहीं आए, यहाँ पे क्या हुआ था, यहाँ पे इक्वल आए थे, यहाँ पे इक्वल है क्या, नहीं, तो आपको क्या न्यू मूवमेंट कितने है उसको वापस तो बैलेंस कैसे करोगे, ठीक है, -52 यहाँ पे, -52 यहाँ पे, ठीक है, उससे बैलेंस होगा आपका फाइनल मूवमेंट, आपका बैलेंस हो गया 92 एंड -92, ओके, ठीक है। अगेन see here is the again you have to find the same, ठीक है। यहाँ पे रहती है जहाँ पे आपका शेयर फोर्स क्या रहता है, 0 रहता है, देन यू हैव टू फाइंड दी मैक्सिमम बेंडिंग मोमेंट पोजीशन एट फॉर स्पैन ए बी के लिए सेम करना है आपको, x1 फाइंड करना है, वो कितना है आपका 1.68, ओके। मैक्सिमम बेंडिंग मोमेंट कितना आएगा वहाँ पे 121 इंटू 1.68 -72 इंटू 1.68 स्क्वायर अपॉन 2, कितना आया 101.61 किलो न्यूटन। अभी पॉइंट ऑफ कॉन्ट्राफ्लेक्चर, पॉइंट ऑफ कॉन्ट्राफ्लेक्चर मीन जहाँ पे बेंडिंग मोमेंट 0 आने वाला है, वो पॉइंट ऑफ कॉन्ट्राफ्लेक्चर फाइंड करना है, ठीक है। वो उसको लेना है फॉर स्पैन ए बी के लिए एट सम डिस्टेंस x, एट सम डिस्टेंस x लिया, तो आपको वो फाइंड करना है, वो आपका कितना आया है 3.36, ठीक है, मीन्स 3.36 मीटर पे आपका आएगा पॉइंट ऑफ कॉन्ट्राफ्लेक्चर एंड एट पॉइंट 1.68 पे आपका आएगा मैक्सिमम बेंडिंग मूवमेंट, दैट इज 101.67। सिमिलरली फॉर स्पैन बीसी आपको पोजीशन ऑफ मैक्सिमम बेंडिंग मूवमेंट फाइंड करना है, तो जहाँ पे शेयर फोर्स आपका 0 होगा वहां पे मैक्सिमम बेंडिंग मूवमेंट होगा, ठीक है। तो इसलिए आपको अज्यूम करना है लेट x2 बी द डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम हियर फ्रॉम द सी, x2 be the distance for the maximum bending moment and shear force is 0, then the कितना है आपका 0.85, means at 0.85 distance पे आपका maximum bending moment है and maximum bending moment है वहां पे, और maximum मिनिमम नहीं, शेयर फोर्स इज इक्वल टू 0 है, तो वो कितना आया 7.22 किलो न्यूटन मीटर। मैक्सिमम बेंडिंग मोमेंट क्या है आपकी फॉर दी स्पैन बीसी के लिए 7.22। अभी पॉइंट ऑफ कॉन्ट्राफ्लेक्चर फाइंड करना है, पॉइंट ऑफ कॉन्ट्राफ्लेक्चर के लिए सेम आपको पॉइंट ऑफ लेट बी द एक्स डिस्टेंस फॉर वेयर द बेंडिंग मोमेंट इज इक्वल टू 0, ओके। तो कितना 1.7 meter, at 1.7 meter your point of contraflexure where the bending moment is equal to 0, okay. See the bending moment before the redistribution, after the redistribution, since maximum support moment in case 1 after 30% redistribution is 100.8 kilonewton, which is greater than 92 kilonewton meter. 92 is greater than 30%, which is not permitted, okay, which is not permitted, okay. Design moment at support is 108.8 108.8 kilonewton meter, okay, okay. Then for span ए बी आपको रिएक्शन वी ए निकालना है, ठीक है, कितना है वो देखना है। पोजीशन आर्ट मैक्सिमम बेंडिंग मोमेंट सेम आपको वही करना है, शेयर फोर्स जहाँ पे 0 होगा, और स्पैन बीसी के लिए भी निकालना है आपको, उसको रिएक्शन वी बी निकालना पड़ेगा एंड बीसी निकालना पड़ेगा, ओके, ठीक है। आफ्टर दैट यू हैव टू फाइंड द पॉइंट ऑफ कॉन्ट्राफ्लेक्चर, देन यू हैव टू रीड्रॉ द डायग्राम ऑफ बेंडिंग मोमेंट आफ्टर द रिडिस्ट्रीब्यूशन। सिमिलरली मैक्सिमम सैगिंग के लिए आपको क्या करना है, एट whatever you have calculated for the maximum hugging movement sagging movement for span AB, वो सेम आपका होगा BC के लिए भी, ठीक है, सेम कंडीशन होगी। एंड दिस इज व्हाट द redistribution diagram, This is what the redistribution diagram for AB and BC and AB and BC. Okay, and at support A. This is what the diagram. See, these are the, this is one of the example we have solved. Similarly, you can go for the other example. Same है, कुछ change नहीं है. ठीक है, redistribution आपको करना है. ठीक है, उसको अच्छे से एक बार देख लीजिए. ठीक है, नहीं समझ आता तो वापस मुझे पूछिए. लेकिन यही सारी आपकी हर जगह पे होने वाली. ओके, यही चीजें हैं और यही होने वाली है हर जगह पे. आपको यही ऐसे ही सॉल्व करना है. ठीक है, डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन करना है और सॉल्व करना है. दिस इज व्हाट दी एंड ऑफ योर एग्जाम्पल. और आगे जब आप खुद सॉल्व करोगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि कैसे एग्जाम्पल है. रीडिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की वैल्यू आपकी चेंज होती जाएगी. वहां पे बताते इन द क्वेश्चन इट इज गिवन हाउ मच redistribution of the movement is to be done. 30%. Mostly we are going for the only 30%. Okay, this is the over of your chapter number 5. Has one chapter is remaining in that, therefore this chapter also is over. And mainly redistribution of movement is done for the continuous beam only. Okay, yeah, you have any doubt you can ask me.